Sunday stream will be fun. Sunday stream. Well, tonight's stream will be fun. There's no doubt. But Sunday stream will be better. Hopefully by Sunday I'm gonna have a one of them their new microphones, and I'll have a light and a green screen, but I won't have my camera yet. Shure MV7. Used to use it in the studio I worked at for a little bit. It is a, well, not worked at, but went to school in, rather. It's a phenomenal mic. It's very good for the price. It's USB and XLR. You can pretty much do whatever you want with it. It's very good at removing background noise, and I have a ton of background noise, so anything Shure is a good product. They literally don't make a bad product. But what's up, everybody? Morning, brother. What's up, man? Sorry, I was putting my glasses on reading mid-sentence, and it made me misread the sentence. I guess mission failed successfully. Ritual complete. I'm on the pass. There we go. We finally lined it up. Ritual complete. I'm glad we strike the match with this one. No, wait. What's the rule? What's the rule, boys and girls? What do we start with? Every time. Yeah, so we'll be getting John RoboQuest face cam as well. Just the only issue is I've gotten everything I need. Key light, green screen, new mic, because this one's fine. It's a blue snowball. It's alright, but it's not anymore. I really need this to sound better. I'm getting a new mic arm too. I need a low profile one. This kind of just dangles in my face. There's no other way I can say it. So listen, I tried. I thought about it. I saw the first 3 words of this chat, and now I'm excited to read it. Can't even repeat it. It will blow up, I promise. Is that Piega? Is that how I would address you? If not, I hope I butchered it and you laughed at it, and you can laugh at me. You have 100% my permission. I encourage it, actually. But I agree, as someone that also just plays it. Pie? Of course I overanalyzed it. Damn it. Why wouldn't I? No, you know, I told myself that was it. I was like, it's just pie. Just say pie. And then, no, I had to go back on it. And I was like, no, that's too easy. And then I would look stupid saying the word pie. And then, you know. Oh, yeah, I have the webcam ordered. I just have to wait for it to come. Everything else is coming, like, tomorrow. The webcam is not, which is the most important part. Right, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, pie, it's exactly what it is. I'm too smart. Thank you. I'm glad you pointed that out. I want to surprise people, but it is an incredibly good quality camera. Very good quality. That's all I'll say. Probably too high quality, but you know. While I got it. I just took Pickle Jar? Okay, well, I guess we're doing that. Anyway, yeah, with 1.0, this game hasn't had a lot of actual promotion and marketing. Like, we've done it, but we've got a big push ready for 1.0, and that's what we need. That's going to be huge. This game coming to Xbox was huge for it, but it won't be anything like the 1.0 release. The full release will, I think, get a lot of eyes to look at this game and give it a shot. I think it being on Game Pass already for the full release is good, because a lot of people will give it a chance just because it's on there. RoboQuest Live? No, I am. So, both, actually. Hi. This is like the official RoboQuest Twitch. But I'm James Aroni, who did not used to work with Rise Up Studios, but because I was such a huge fan and put so much time into the game, ended up working with them like 3 years ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long already. It's been 3 years to the day. Like, not the day, but the month. That's insane, man. This was a wee little baby game. I will also relay that message to the devs. I tell them all the stuff you guys say in chat. Not like literally every single message, but a decent amount of it. Because believe it or not, that kind of stuff really keeps them going. When they're like making tough decisions and working on things and they're just not working or whatever, you know. Just knowing that people really do enjoy the game truly helps. Well, now my name apparently is John RoboQuest. I think that's like official now. Is it dumb that I actually want to do like a marketing campaign where I literally, legally change my name to John RoboQuest? Like, I'm not kidding. Everything is a joke to me. I will turn everything into a joke. So, I mean, I'll do it. That's dumb, so I'm doing it. Thanks, Murph. When you tell me something is dumb, I want to do it a lot more. And you know that. That's why you said it. Never mind. You're not playing your mind tricks on me. I won't allow it to happen. No, I'm not going to do it. Well, I didn't just try a triple jump. That's exactly what got me hooked on it, Pi. That is exactly what got me hooked on it. And that was when the game didn't have sliding, didn't have rocket jumping, didn't have anything but running and jumping. And it still felt so smooth. The railings, well, the railings kind of sucked back then, I'm not gonna lie. But all the gunplay, the mechanics, everything they put in has always felt smooth. And it's only gotten better and with more variety. The game actually plays very fluid on a controller too. I'm surprised. Like, obviously not as fluid as a keyboard and mouse. But I thought I was really gonna like be extremely challenged by playing on a controller, and it was a challenge to kind of rewire my brain to play on a controller, but it's not that crazy. Yeah, railings. So if you started with the OG railings back like years ago, actually before the 010 update, you probably wouldn't feel that way about them. Because they used to be very bad. But if you like know how they flow, then they're extremely helpful. It is kind of easy to get stuck on them sometimes. But there's also items that interact with railings too, and more of those coming in 1.0, which is why I like that they work so well now. Usually they help you avoid stuff depending on where they are. It also depends on where the robots are, so they're not always like a guaranteed dodge, but they can help. I just love rollers so much, man. Like getting that fire rate boost. Well, and the movement speed boost now because we have Viking helmet. You know. Sometimes I'll be trying like rocket jump like all the way through a level, and then I'll just get caught in the railing. Like, no. No, I'm not saying it's anything. Like, I definitely get that perspective of it. But They are meant to kind of like flow into each other. If you sort of like look at where they spawn. They used to be terrible. That's the only reason why I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I don't think Shock needs to be nerfed on it. I don't think anything needs to be nerfed on Engineer. Targeting Protocol would need to be nerfed if it wasn't like the literal carry of every drone build. No, it definitely is the weakest, trust me. Murph is not wrong about that. You can stun lock bosses so much easier with every other character. Hell, Recon, you can defeat the final boss before they even get stunned. But Engineer has, yeah, no, exactly, yeah. That would seem, and technically for you it is, you know what I mean? That's kind of why I like the power creep of builds in this game. Because you'll see something and be like, oh wow, that's strong, and then find something. Like, when this update came out, we thought we knew what strong builds were, and then like a week or two later, we're like, yeah, there's another build that kind of just, you know, mops the floor. Now, I've always been of the opinion that builds kind of should be OP a little bit in this game, because having a strong build, damage-wise, does not guarantee survival. Unless you're melee recon. That's the problem. Like, you can do a million DPS, and you can still get yourself in a situation where you just get melted. Melee recon. Recon's the strongest class. Melee recon's the strongest build. It's like the second or third highest DPS of every build. And it gives you so much armor and health and utility without even trying. It's all around just the best build in the game. It's the most damage reduction. It's the most healing. It's one of the highest damage. It's like the second highest single target damage. And you can't build it wrong. There's almost no way to build it wrong. There's ways to build it better, but you're never gonna be in a situation going from melee on recon where you're like, oh, I didn't get good perks. Like, no, it's, yeah, and infinite stun lock. Yeah, you don't even have to use that element with it, but if you do, congratulations, the boss isn't moving, or they're taking like literal 8,000 burn dot. Like, it's insane. Murph, would you say Melee Recon is the best build in the history of RoboQuest? Or just right now? At least the history that you've been playing. Because I don't think anything beats out Elemental Engineer. Maybe for bossing. That is true. We also had that, yeah. Although that took a while to get... that took too long to get good. It was stronger, but that took too long to get good. A good finish time? No, that's not... Well, yes, that is considered a good finish time, but that's literally the best finish time in the world. That's warped as hell, man. Not even anything that's like A rank is a good finish time. Like, it is it is a good finish time, but Jesus, man. I would say, well, there's a couple of caveats to that, because I kind of personally, because of this little item right here on the bottom right, the sunglasses, increase damage dealt by 30%, decrease health by 30%. That is a huge time saver. That is a huge time saver. So I kind of put those runs that have sunglasses in a different category in my mind. Not actually, but for me, they shave off like 2-3 minutes easy. But yeah, I would agree with that, Murph. Anything under 25 minutes. I usually don't finish a run if I don't get S rank on the XP, so I don't even care about that. I would even say under 30 minutes is an air quote good run, especially if you're more of a newer player. Well, that's just free damage. I think when it goes simple geometry. Yeah. And of course, it's because it's a roguelite, you know, you could take the same build, and depending on what you get, have like anywhere up to like 2 to 4 minutes difference in the run, because this run you got heavy weapons and you got stone block and toaster, and this run you really didn't get anything, and the next run you got a fantastic weapon off the jump, like, you know. But that's what makes the game the game. That's what's awesome about it. Oh, and okay, apparently it didn't like that I said that. Man. Oh, I just got roasted with that, but Simple Geometry's put in that work, baby. Stop it. Bad robo. Like, my sensitivities are split between the live build and the dev build, and I love how they feel in the dev build, and I keep forgetting to bring them over and adjust it. And I don't want to guess where the values are, because then I'll just completely screw it up. There is nothing more satisfying to me than just clearing a room in this game. Sweeping by, hitting the railings, getting the shots. Okay, missing the shots, that's even satisfying. Rest, I'm out. Monkey, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, man? Kind of waste a lot of time just kind of moving around, so I enjoy it. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why we have the setting where you can turn ranks off. I mean, you can just not care about them. But, you know, you don't have to, like, speed through everything. You want to enjoy stuff. You're right ahead. My favorite weapon. Murph, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you coming around on the carbine. I don't think you ever hated it, but I've always been a fan of it, and I don't think it's ever gotten enough love. I don't think it's the strongest weapon in the game, but it's damn strong, and it's very fun to use. And if I ever get a scope on it, I will immediately pick it up. My favorite weapon has to be the laser saw. Laser saw, and I really like missile gatling right now. You came around in the mortar. Yes. But Murph, to be fair, I'm an OG. I've always loved it. Ever since they changed it to... no, I've always loved it. Even when it was like the Arbalest and shot through. Yeah, Blast Arbalest is very fun too. I do have to say though, I think I'm a huge fan. And this was a weapon I didn't really use that much. Pumping shotgun, I've really just started liking a lot. I think it's because it's getting buffed in 1.0. But it's also just, I don't know, man, it feels so good to use. It feels so good to use. The mortar is without a doubt the hardest weapon to use in the game. However, if you can get down how to aim it, it's without a doubt one of the best. It's kind of those risk versus reward weapon. Ball cannon! Dude, ball cannon is so fun! It feels a bit awkward to use because the way the damage applies is like not like the rest of the weapons. But it's just so fun to use, man. I guess I could go with that right now. Always been a fan of the Uzis too. Come on, bud. No, I have not. Unfortunately, I have not. I want to, though, just to see the meme of the laser saw being at the very bottom of it. It's not my favorite, but yes, I do enjoy the Tommy gun. I still think it's one of the best guns in the game, in terms of how it feels. I say damage-wise, it's like a B to A tier, maybe? Oh, the updated one. Good. Well, yours is gonna have Tommy gun at the bottom, so I don't want to see it. Listen, with a point-blank fire rate build, there's almost no better option. When I can grab that thing, get point-blank, self-control, mini missiles, and elemental powder, can run around like a robotic Gotti. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm not of the opinion that the Tommy gun's insanely strong. It's just fun. Yeah, but that is true about Buckshot being random, like, for the DPS. But Buckshot being on it is also one of the reasons why I like it so much. Is my chair lower? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's so much better. Dude, I was wondering why I feel like I'm reaching for everything I'm doing. How the hell did I get lower? I literally did not miss a single shot in that entire room. I mean, it wasn't that many enemies, but still, I was whiffing all over the place. Meow. Oh! I was so focused on the shots coming at me that I missed the ones I was sending. Ah! Yeah, we'll be alright. No. Bad ball. What would I want? Self-control? Warning rocket? I do have rocket cooldown. Yeah, we're gonna go for warning rocket. No, no, no. That's the obvious choice here with what I have, but no, 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 no. I think this will be huge too. The blunderbuss. Thought I was a carbine for a second. Ah! Don't get hacked. I absolutely hate getting hacked. I can deal with it, but man. We all know the best way of dealing with getting hacked in RoboQuest is to just not get hacked in the first place. Huh. Where? There it is. Yeah, this is pretty strong. Imagine if I had chili pepper. I think it was in the Oasis or the room before Billy, and I just didn't care. Oh, Jigsaw? I think it's called Jigsaw Puzzle, isn't it? Or is it Rubik's Cube right now? I forget, dude. I got so many versions of the game. I've been in like 10 different playtests. The current version, the dev build, the Jesus. Anyway, this is huge. Because even if I whiff my shots, I have a chance to crit to, yeah, to crit now. And then also things that can't crit. Be taking a bit more damage. Now we're going to get crossed here. Stagger you. Yeah, that's being updated in 1.0. It's actually, I don't like it in this version. The only time I've ever used it is if I needed a reroll and couldn't afford it, and then I had to make sure I didn't reload it. It's a fun item, I love the idea behind it, but I am too much of a sweat to, like, take it. So the way it's being updated, I like. It's just adding, like, it adds 10% damage. Yeah. It is a fun item, I love the idea behind it, I just don't always dig it. That is also a good time to use it too, Murph. But yeah, in the 1.0 version, it's gonna function the same way, except it's gonna give your weapons a flat 10% damage. So then you could still use it like that, but you can also go, man, I get damage from this, I should just, you know, focus on not reloading and I can get free damage. Which is easier said than done. Because it's not even the like, it's the literal second the animation starts, you're done. It rerolls. Did I go? I did not. Okay. That's what I wanted for sure. Oh, I don't have any use for that. That's so fun. Yeah, those things can be fun for sure, especially when you're playing a game like RoboQuest where fundamentally you're doing the same thing over and over again. Just with different flavor. You're eating the same meal, but with different seasonings, technically. That's how I like to describe games like RoboQuest and just roguelites in general. But that's really every game, down to the core. Like, Rocket League is a game that has millions of people on it. Millions of people with thousands of hours, incredibly popular, and it's a very good game. When you think about it, you're literally doing the same thing every single time you get on it. But that's okay. Because there's a lot of depth to that. Oh my god. I don't expect anyone to play RoboQuest as much as I have, but the fact that I've been able to and still have fun with it is... I think it speaks volume for it. Why? Is it because you do the same thing every time? True, but it's also a game like you can there's always something to get better at Rocket League too. Do you know if there will be any other things to grind being added? Yeah, there's definitely things being added for replayability. There's things being added like grinding up your base camp that you can do too. And hell, there might even be stuff beyond 1.0 for that. Really don't know much about what we're going to do beyond the 1.0 release because we're super focused on that part right now. Actually releasing it. But yeah, I can tell you there definitely is a lot more to go for. More to do. Ah, crying out loud. Like, you know, hitting your shots. As I say that, yeah, I pretty much just hop on it, play a couple casual games every now and then. I used to grind ranked all the time, but Rocket League's just a game I want to play with the boys every now and then. Now, years ago, I was on a team for it. We had our own jerseys and everything, but that didn't last long. Well, it wasn't like a insane team, like a good one. It's just one I made with a couple of friends I met on there. I don't even remember the... Jeez, I don't even remember the name of it. God, Rocket League's been around for a long time already. I think we entered one ESL tournament, and that was like it. No, I don't run the subreddit, but I do... We are in there. We kind of want the subreddit to be community-driven. Like, of course, we're there for our input. Yeah, so Tumney, the OG, the man himself. Shout out to him, he's a god. But yeah, we don't want to not be involved with the subreddit, but we really want it to be a place for you guys, you know. Like we'll butt in with official information and all that, and if we do any events and whatnot, you know, we'll be there. Think of it as like our Discord, but without Rise Up being there. No. Are you kidding me? And now you're here to party. Well, I don't really like parties that much, to be honest. Oh man, no, I can't do that. I can do this. What's my auto crit? 25%. I mean, because here's the thing, right? No matter who I get, hitting crits on them is gonna suck. Not gonna read that comment. I don't know. Is it worth? And then if I get Uncle Jim, right? There's a chance that he's gonna like close his face. No, it's all right. Yeah, we would prefer not, but it's not like you're a spam bot. If you are, you're like the most sophisticated one I've ever seen. So at that point, just you get the W. No, you're good, man. Don't worry about it. That's 45% auto crit if I get that. And ChatGPT, yeah. Yeah, okay. I think I made a good decision. I think I did. Oh. How am I losing my jump? It's like now I'm getting damage because where am I going, dude? Now I'm losing damage because I can't hit that part of him. Oh no. He might get me. No. I'm a goon. Yeah, it could be. I'm waiting to see when the regulations and legality come in with stuff like that, because that's where it all gets fun. What's going on here? Oh, Dimitri, get off! It's always just sitting there in AFK, man. Funny. Yeah, I feel like I never took the time to remember where the platforms are. And I focus so much on attacking him that I just do that. You know? Because I'm a big, stupid Catercoaster. Tips for Catercoaster. So he's easy as hell. That's my tip. No, I'm joking. You could watch the Murph. He will definitely explain it in a way that will make it easier because he's good. Murph is quite good at the game. My too long don't read of it is just don't worry. Like literally don't worry about staying on the railings as much. Don't just stay focused on attacking him. He's very easy to avoid if you just know how to learn to navigate the railings. Yeah. He'll stop before he starts like going fast again and gets all enraged. So pay attention to that. And there's also like the platforms, which I don't really use because I like getting the roller bonuses, but The platforms on the side make it much easier. And the lasers that spawn in there change depending on which side of the room he's on. Yep. Because I like to chase him and head bonk on him and do as much damage as possible. But of course, if you're just trying to like learn the fight, then you don't want to really focus on that yet. You want to get down the more foundational stuff, the more basic mechanics of it. But just practice, well, I'd say when you're in that fight, just really pay attention to where the railings are and try and learn how to navigate railings without having to look at them. I was just about to meme and say that, Murph, damn it. Dark, are you on? You needed, we're doing, Heroes 5? I believe. I am still down for that occasion, by the way. Oh yeah, Murph, I'm not sure if you saw that, my last message in our Discord messages is the only thing I could conjure up. The only thing I could think of to respond that with. Last night I did Melee Recon on the Bomb Boss and didn't pay attention. No, Billy Boom! Oh, no. And he just blew up the world. Well, we'll be alright. Yeah, we had to add a lot of things to kind of give people the idea to stay the hell away from Billy and also hit the switch. Yep. Didn't even get to hit the switch, bro. Just fell over and that was it. It's fantastic. Alright, well, Dark, if you're still here, we'll be live for like a few more hours still, so if you're still here, message me. We can also just do it off stream. You don't have to be all on stream. We could do it off. Now I want to do a shorty build. I want to do shorty scanner, warning rocket, point blank, elemental powder. Might be dumb, but whatever. Your paintbrush burn, yep. When you're too strong and it nerfs you. Ah, oh, jeez, Rick. The fire rate wouldn't really help me here, neither with that. I'm gonna restart, but I really want to use this, I want smooth cannon off the jump, though. And it murfs you. Yeah, that's a better way to say it. I hope you know when Oat and I play, whenever we go to do something that involves the flare gun and we say we're going to murf it. Our streak is now 8 as well, Murph. Well, no, you were in Oat's chat when we were playing. Never mind, you know. Shut up, then. No, I'm kidding. One day we need to get a proper streak stream going and just play for like 7 hours straight. Am I right in guessing that the comic strips are placeholders for real cutscenes? Yes. You are correct in that situation. A lot of the cinematic story, lore, all of that's coming in 1.0. Pretty much all of it is. There's almost none of it right now. Because they really wanted to put out the more, like... They wanted to polish the game feel first, so all of that took priority over the course of the early access. Yeah, I was playing version of the game that no one else can play yesterday, and actually one of those cinematics was finished, and just I was, you know, kind of shocked to see it because I wasn't expecting it, and I was like, oh my, this is cool, man. Like, I'm sure it's not something I'm going to care about after I play another 1,000 hours after it comes out. But to have played so long without seeing it be there, and now it's finally there, like, that's really cool. And they really do look like the style of the game. They look like just an actual comic book, but animated. Man, I've been playing since June, very late June 2020. And it launched there was a demo on Steam, and it launched in early access August 2020. I'm trying to convince them to do that, Murph, but it's low on their table right now, at least. I always thought that the game should have another rarity above. Well, I thought so. There's 3 things I have to address a weapon. One is that I don't like the name Fantastic. It doesn't get me excited. Like, Legendary is too basic, yes, but maybe we could call him Corrupted? Who knows? I don't know. 2. There should be a rarity above Fantastic, I believe. There should be one that is incredibly rare, and it's not strong. Like, it's just maybe a flat 5% damage bonus or something. So, like, you know, you're not constantly looking for them, but just something rare, super rare, that when you find it, you're like, oh my god! Like, I got this stupid gun thing. You know, but you don't feel weak if you don't have it. So it shouldn't provide much benefit. But just have something about it that makes it fun to find, you know? Like Pearls in Borderlands, kind of. Because a lot of them were terrible, but they were always exciting to find. Of course, you had the 2 that were just busted, but we already had that situation anyway. Yeah, or weapons that, like, I don't know, Thumper with, like, 500% less damage, but 1,000% fire rate. And it's called, like, the washing machine. Oh no. Murph, were you in the stream the other day when I was talking about I finally got AC in my room? Or the mortar, but good. So you want to get banned, is what you're saying? Yeah. So, fun fact about me and where I live. I live in an apartment in the city, and we have central air. But something has been wrong with either my duct, my vent, whatever. And I get air in my room, but it doesn't go across the room. It dissipates on the ceiling and just leaves through the crack in the door. Which sucked. I'm looking at it right now, like, yeah, it's a giant... There's about a half an inch clearance between the top of my door and the actual, like, door jamb. So that was a problem forever. True. True, but it also does not get as hot. So Cryo Cannon, don't even start. Ice Cannon's really good. Ice Cannon is good. I don't think it's better than mortar though. They're very close though. They're very close. But what happened was, because of that, whenever I streamed or did anything, the heat in here would just not circulate whatsoever. So yeah, that was unbearable. Yeah, exactly. That's the trade-off. That's how I see it. It's an easier mortar with less damage. Although it is just as fun, if not more fun. Negative that it's limited to one element, but also a positive that it's limited to one element. Would you consider that true, Murph? That weapon, or any weapon limited to an element, is both a negative and a positive? Because you can only have that element. However, if you're using that element, you're guaranteed to have that. And so now you can have 3 affixes, or 2. You can have more affixes that aren't elemental. You can have like Fork, Freewheel, and Fragment on a fantastic one. And then you can have Cryo on it, and then you can use like Elemental Weapon to get another element on it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. That would do it. But it would get close to like... It would get so hot in my room after streaming for just a couple of hours that I would actually have trouble breathing. That is true, yes. With the proc rate. Definitely try different weapons, man, because you might... You know, one weapon might not fit your build. It might not have good affixes on it. It might have a really cool alt fire you like. Definitely, just don't even question it. Just go, ooh, what's that? And just start shooting it, man. That's why, for a while there, we took DPS, like, off of the cards. Because a lot of people were just looking at a weapon's DPS and going, oh, that's stronger, I'm using it. And it led people to use only like 3 or 4 guns. When really, I mean, there's guns that suck in this game, don't get me wrong, but this game has a lot of viable weapons. I'd be hard pressed to find a game that has more viable stuff. Now, classes and or perks might be different, but the weapons in here, I think, are there's no such thing as a perfect balance, but I think they're very balanced in RoboQuest. Also, having things be too balanced leads to a weird meta, where if things are so balanced that it doesn't matter, then just use whatever you want, then nothing is exciting because everything is the same. Yeah, there's a few perks that are completely questionable and some upgrades that are even worse. Greeting shot, but like, in general, a vast majority of it is good. So I'm now excited because, well, I really want to use that. But now we have Toaster. So when we get, well, right now already for this little bugger here, because it has burn. But when we get elemental powder on our shorty, our weapons will do way more damage, which is huge because we do need our weapons to do good damage. Shorty cannot do it all on its own. It can, it's just not very strong. I'm not using Headhunter. Don't even think about it. However, this is very fun right now. Murph, you'll be very happy to know. I'm not saying it, but yes. It's also buff 15. Someone will always find some weird combination of things that break the game essentially. I think it's a good thing now. Yeah, Murph has never found anything broken. Besides literally every single one of the most busted speedrun strats. Besides like one or two. And two of the biggest bugs that buffed some perks up the most, and also two of the biggest ones that completely made them useless, or the fact that they just don't even work. That very much could have been Murph. I would not be shocked if it was. It's either Rain or Murph, right? There's no way. Wasn't me, I don't speedrun like that. I only do Hero 6 S-rank speedruns, and I haven't done them in a while anyway. I hope it was me, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. So this is interesting right here. So this is very interesting right here. Murph, what do you think? Do you think... Alright, so we're gonna go for point blank. Do you think we should use burn weapons, proc toaster on our shorty shot, and that way we can get wild burst on shorty? No, I'm gonna take point blank, but I was going to go elemental powder and hit things with the fire, the burn shorty to proc toaster on my weapons, but now I'm thinking that because I have stone block and this Kramer right here, that it would be better to take point blank right now, grab this Kramer, grab stone block, and proc give the toaster damage to the shorty and get wild burst. I think that would be better. I truly think it would be. Let me grab these for I can't afford either one of them. No, I want point blank. Why would I take baby boom over point? What? No way. Point blank's a 75% damage boost to shorty. Hell no. I mean, yes, I know baby boom procs a ton with wild burst, but or are you thinking more so for weapons, though? Because, granted, yes, but no. One of the upgrades for point blank boosts shorty damage, too. Even more. Oh, I hit everything with that. With the hot dog proc too. Amazing. Oh man, this feels so good. Oh, that's the S rank. Oh my god. How did I avoid as much as I did right there? Cheese, what's up? Welcome, 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 welcome! Yeah, 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 yeah. I am on keyboard and mouse. I do play on controller sometime. But, ooh. Would this cancel toaster proc? No, it shouldn't, because the damage is non-elemental. Because that would just help proc toaster a ton. Well, I know theoretically that's how it should work, but we're certain. Yeah, so I would say controller. I would say, I don't know if you're familiar with how Doom Eternal plays, but I think RoboQuest has the Doom Eternal treatment for me, where like it plays fine on a controller. You can do everything on it on a controller. I think in general on FPS games you're gonna be at a disadvantage with controller no matter what, even with aim assist. But this is a fast-paced game, so I think aiming on controller is actually better because the aim assist is so strong. It's the movement on controller that can be difficult to get down. So yeah, the game works fine on controller. You're not going to have a problem playing it on controller. But almost every single thing you do is going to be better on a mouse and keyboard. Now see, that's funny because I disagree. That rocket jumping is annoying on controller, yes. I disagree about the aim assist. I crank it up. So I don't think it should be too high, because then you can't switch your target. But it should be high enough to where like you shouldn't have to think hard about aiming like at all. Because your movement is what you need to focus on. Aiming is a secondary. That goes for keyboard and mouse too to an extent, but even more so for controller. But I never posted my controller guide. Because I messed with my settings, and then I think I messed with it and tried different things until I beat 3 runs in a row on controller in Hero 6 S rank, and I was like, alright, yeah, these are what work. But then again, different settings work for different people, you know? I think there's a sweet spot with the aim assist where it's strong enough to where it's good, but if it needs to be weak enough to where you can actually switch your target if something like I'm aiming at this, but then this thing comes over to my side, I need to quickly swap over to it, you know? If your aim assist is too strong, that can be an issue. Yeah, but even then, the higher difficulties you get in, you run into those situations a lot more, and that can be a slippery slope, baby. I kind of want to take. Should I have 2 Kramers? You know what? Screw it. Either way, it was kind of fun learning this game on controller after playing on the keyboard and mouse for so long. I mean, I guess, yeah, that would help because I can't crit with either one of these. They're the same weapon, so. This is fun. You're right, Murph. Absolutely. Just play Ranger and have max focus all the time. That's it. It's funny, I prefer crits on keyboard and mouse, and then I prefer explosive builds and drone builds and stuff like that on controller. Because of that aiming situation. Either way, no matter what your input is, movement is the most important thing to get down. Okay. Never played a game where that was a thing? Really? Well, there you go. It's usually a mechanic in more RPG, ARPG, even like MMO, RTS games. You don't really see it too often in FPS games, so. And also, RoboQuest is not like a straight up FPS game. If you want Gunfire, actually there's a lot of people in the studio that really like Gunfire. People tend to think that one copied the other, but they pretty much started development at the same time. Like, they released an early access, like, I think 2.5 months apart from each other. They're fans of RoboQuest, we're fans of Gunfire. We see it as, like, just the genre in general, because it's kind of a niche thing. And if you've played both, they're really not as similar as a lot of people will say that they are. That's what, yeah, Pies. That's probably why you like RoboQuest so much, because there's a lot you can do with the movement on this game. Yep, that's exactly it. Yeah, exactly. Like, there are games that have similarities, but they're not similar, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, sure, they definitely take inspiration from each other, there's no doubt. But you don't play, you take those three games together, you don't play any of them the same as the other. Are they all fun roguelike shooters? Yep, that's where it ends. Art style, slightly, maybe. But beyond that, nah. Nah. RoboQuest is obviously my favorite of them, like, even if I'm not affiliated. Yeah, I guess you would say no matter what, I'm biased, but I like the speed of RoboQuest. I like the charm of it with things like BuddyBot and stuff like that. I like the way it feels, man. This game feels amazing. And that's something that's been consistent with every version of it. I appreciate that so much. Yes, I wish there was 4-player co-op, but I know why there isn't, and you can't have our cake and eat it too, and there's always the future. I think it was another stream, people were joking saying that I was a sellout for saying it, but truly, if there's a feature that, and this goes for any game, if there's a feature that you want in a game, and it won't be in there for whatever reason, and a lot of people are asking for it, and whatnot, support the game. Because if the devs see that people love the game enough, that the community really is about it, they'll do whatever they can to put that in their game somehow. You know? So I was saying, like, yeah, if you want 4-player co-op, buy RoboQuest. And it was a joke, but it's also, like, kind of serious. Like, if the community shows that there really is that much support and want for it, then yeah, then we can go for stuff like that. Not the way of the world. At least until you sell out, but, you know. Compared to those two, RoboQuest is extremely fast-paced. I mean, don't get me wrong, all those games can get intense, but even RoboQuest's slowest moments is, like, faster than the other two. And that's just, it's more of a traditional FPS, that's why. Those games dive way deeper into RPG elements and builds and items. RoboQuest has that, but it's more of a traditional FPS approach. More skill / mechanic based. I think you can get hard carried by a build and Gunfire a lot more than RoboQuest, but that's also kind of the point of the game. You know? See what you get. And it's fun. It's fun to watch that. This build's incredibly fun right now, and actually pretty strong. Get this money, what's up, how you doing? Glad you're able to make it out. Oh! Damn, I love this gun. Yeah, Pi. There's a lot of games that have satisfying movement for me, but I always get an itch to, like, if I'm playing any other FPS game, I'll be like, man, I really want to move like I can move in RoboQuest. Oh yeah, yeah, a lot of the devs. So it's funny, Renaud, as you know, Renaud Murph doesn't even play FPS games. But Milen loves Team Fortress. Elliot is a huge Counter-Strike fan. Ame is a huge Counter-Strike fan. Yeah. Yeah, he's more of a Age of Empires RTS strategy MMO guy. Do you have any recommendations for the Steam summer sale? I don't even know if RoboQuest is going on. No, it's not. Whatever you want. RoboQuest, even if not on sale. Yep. Yeah, I would say Overwatch is a lot slower than RoboQuest, but it's also PvP, you know. It is faster for like what it is. Buy it again. Buy it for a friend. Force them to play it. Let them experience the greatness. Oh, jeez. Because I would say Team Fortress 2 kind of plays faster than Overwatch. Maybe. I mean, but in both games, you can get absolutely wrecked to like a 1-minute round, so. This is not. This is the exit. No! It's funny, I have Game Pass and I still bought the damn game. I bought this game 4 times. I bought it on... So, I went to stream when it entered early access. I went to stream it the second it went live, and I bought it. And they were like, we were gonna give you a key. I was like, I know. But... I won't... why not, you know? Did we put up a sale for it? No one told me that. You think I would know what's going on around here? No, yeah, it's on sale right now. But that's the Steam summer sale is so chaotic. The studio probably doesn't even know it's on sale. I'm not even gonna lie. So I bought it, and they were like, "We were gonna give you a key." I was like, "I don't care. I'm buying it." And then I bought it when it released on GOG. And then I bought another copy when it came to Humble. And then I bought it again on Game Pass when it hit Game Pass, even though I have Game Pass. But I also got it on Xbox because of that. Yeah, I haven't either, but like I work for the game, I would like to know if there was a sale. But we've probably known for a while and just kind of did it like that. Because there's a lot of games that are there's probably more games on sale than not for the summer sale. Depending on when they release. And then I just bought it again on another account because I have 2 versions. Like I have the super secret only dev can play version. And for some reason switching back between those versions on this account caused the dev version to not work. And the only way to fix that is to reset profile, and we're unsure if that would reset my save. And I have 51,000 wrenches, and I don't want them to go bye-bye until they have to for the full release. So I just bought it on another account. No, you should. Just buy more copies of RoboQuest. One day I'm gonna make that joke and someone's gonna like take us serious about it. They'll be like, wow, you guys are like begging for money on your stream. Yeah, we are. Why do you think it's on sale? Oh! Doom 64 is awesome and underrated. I'll put that out there. Karma, I hate you. You're really now you've done it. Go for a stupid build with Guardian. Throw them at people? Yeah, that'll do it. Buddy bot. Got my 8th fantastic buddy bot in the history of RoboQuest the other day. Oh. Oh no. What's going on the Discord? No. What's happening? What's going on? Why did I know it was Melee? Wait, are we in speedrun? Wait, we're at campfire? Or the actual tier list thing? God, people still use that. That's awesome. Can I I'm about to pop this up and roast it. Well, not roast it. I haven't even looked at it yet, but I really want to just... I want to go over this. We're going to do this again. We're going to do this again. Sorry, I feel like doing this, man. I'm not gonna, like, roast anybody, but I do want to discuss it. I'm gonna stretch it out all the way. Should I stretch it across the entire screen for the meme? I think I'm going to. This should be above RoboQuest. No! It just did a thing I didn't want it to do. There we go. If I want it to be behind the stream overlay. There we go. Okay. I'm such a memer, dude. No, this is I don't know what their name is because I have streamer mode on, but this is the tier list you're currently discussing. And yours is directly above it. But I don't think yours is far off, is it? Yeah, I know. This was the one I wanted to do. I mean, it doesn't matter. Either way, you're going to end up with my tier list, right? Okay, I don't even have the picture up on my screen. It's just like an overlay. Wait, can I just show my cursor on my screen like this? No. Alright, well, we're just gonna look at it then. So, okay. Starter weapons at the bottom tier. Yeah. They're meant to be. They're just starter weapons. What do we have? Never ever. What is a never ever? Chainsaw is an amazing weapon, though. Chainsaw can be absolutely amazing. Slap line breaker on it. It doesn't even need to be a melee build. It still does damage. You just have to. You gotta risk it for the biscuit, man. But you know, Chainsaw is very fun. But the reason I don't want to do Murph's list is because it's probably accurate, and that's not fun because then I can't roast them. Like, I already see a couple things on here that are throwing me through a loop. How's the LMG in the same tier as the Pulse Blaster and the Dual Blast Gun? I'm not... Okay, never ever. Fire Gun's amazing. Fire Gun's really good. Granted, it's better with Elemental. Duh. But it's actually really good. I agree with the Blast Minigun. That needs a little help. I don't like the punchies. Yeah, well... That's because you're stupid, Murph. But besides that, it would be pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm kind of with them on the Cryo Launcher. Yeah, we have a section for tier lists of weapons in the RebelQuest. Discord.gg/RebelQuest. If you're in Twitch chat, you can do !Discord and it'll send you a link to it. It should. If the bot didn't remove itself already. Let's test it. Never mind, I'm a liar. Well, fine then. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Dark, what's up, man? Ice Cannon? The cryo launcher is this one in the bottom row. The Ice Cannon's the big explosive one that shoots out the giant ice balls. But yeah, the cryo launcher has gone up and down, and I don't like it anymore. I think it needs a little loving. It needs a buff, and I think it needs a starting affix too. Oh, welcome, Oh. How you doing, bud? What, Ice Cannon? It's not here. Well, the image is stretched, but let me see. This is someone from the Discord, G-Robos. No, it's in tier. Is that the shock rifle? The shock cannon? Does he just not have it in here? Or am I blind? Oh no, it's at the top. S tier, yeah. There it is. Yeah, the third weapon in up top. He's got mortar, missile gatling. So he's a fan of explosive weapons, I see. You're doing? That's great to hear, bud. Keep doing. Love you. Okay. Bubble Splasher. Now, listen. Bubble Splasher used to be better. I don't think it belongs in the never ever tier. It's still a fantastic weapon. I would say I would put that in this tier list with these titles. I would put that in situationally great. Maybe consistently great. Shock launchers in avoid if you can tier next to the laser saw. Here, I'll put it back to proper. I just screwed the whole stream up, didn't I? I'll put it back to proper aspect so you can kind of actually see what you're looking at here. Because they're a little smushed that way. There. That's better. Right? Now you can see my cursor in the background. I'm just pointing at it. I don't even think the range is bad for Bubble Splasher. I just think the damage, because it used to be 3 projectiles, and now it's not, and that's where it's really falling. Well, Dark, are you gonna stick around for a minute? Because I just started this run, so we can do that, but I want to go through this tier list if that's fine. Assault Sentry Never Ever. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun weapon. I want it to be better. It's gotten better, but it's still not really good. Rocket Launcher, I would put that up to situationally good. If you get that thing with like some good affixes on it, it's one of the strongest weapons in the game. If not, then yeah, it's really not that good. Assault Shotgun, I would put that in situationally good as well. It's not all that great, but it's so fun. Sulfater, I put that consistently good. It's a very reliable mobbing weapon. It's not really that good for bossing no matter what you're using, but it gets a bonus points by being heavy because you can take advantage of stun block. So where's the Kramer at in this list? I don't even see it. I'm going in order, sorry. Avoid if you can, is it? No, that's Graviton, Laser Saw, Shock Cannon, Blunderbuss, Thumper, and Blast Palms. Kramer is inconsistently good. Yes, there it is. There it is right there. No, you're good, man. You're good. Listen, I know this is probably rough to see. Avoid if you can. What is he on about with this tier? Thumper is not that bad. I would put Thumper in consistently good. Maybe situationally good, but Laser Saw is literally the strongest weapon in the game. That's above priority pick for me. I will throw a run to use it. It's so good. Thumper's good, man. Thumper's stronger than Graviton, which Graviton also should not belong in this tier. That should be consistently good, situationally great, even. Yeah, I would put it in consistently good, and I never have problems with it. It's always fun to use too. But either way, it should not be this low. Blunderbuss should definitely be in consistently great. Like, there's not a single time where Blunderbuss is not a fantastic weapon. It's not super strong, but it's always strong and reliable. Very good for mobbing too. Low boss damage, amazing mobbing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I would put it in consistently great, to be honest, because even with bossing you get decent damage. No, this isn't my list. This is somebody else's, and they are right about the mortar being up top. That's why you have 2 weapons. Exactly. And that's why you can't rank a weapon off just one thing either. Yeah, Graviton should be higher. Laser Saw in this tier is a tragedy. Blunderbuss should be way higher. Shock Cannon being in this tier, I agree with that. Thumper should be higher. Blast Palms being in this tier, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, but what their role is kind of goes into how good they are. Like, you would probably have Flare Gun up top because how good it is at its role. I would have it lower because it's only good at its role. The hot potato or favorite weapon? Either way, no. Either way, no. You could be using it in a dumb way. But generally they're strong perks, and they just, after some upgrades, they end up just being a free damage boost. Especially since you can take you can still take backpack and have 3 slots. Yeah, exactly. But I would put it lower because it only does that one thing. I give it its credit though. It does that one thing well, that's for sure. But that's all it does. Throwing knife is very good too. It's hard because you have to hit crits with it, but it is very good. So mediocre. Shock rifle and mediocre. I would put shock rifle in situationally good. Because if you do get that situation where it is good, it's very good. It's one of the best mobbing choices in the game, actually. I would put situationally great, even. That's a weapon where if you get it in the right, you know, if the stars align for it, that thing kicks ass. Yeah, shock rifle isn't situationally great for me. Blast rifle, I'd put that in consistently good. I hate how it works. I hate how it works. I don't like the projectile speed on it. It feels awkward to me. It feels weird to me. And I don't want to waste an affix getting velocity on it. But it is a strong weapon. I'll put it in consistently good. Blast SMG, kind of the same thing. I actually prefer it over the rifle. It's weaker, but it's easier to use. I don't even think blast rifle is hard to use. It just feels weird for me, man. It feels weird. Assault SMG and mediocre, I'd put it in situationally good. You get that on some crit builds with that 1.5 crit buff. You can do some crazy stuff with that thing, man. Tommy gun, same thing. I put that in consistently good. I think it's a reliable weapon, even if it's not super strong. It's very fun to use, and because it always has buckshot on it, it's guaranteed to be useful at least. So I would put that in consistently good. For me, I love it. But objectively, it's reliable, and that's why it gets up a couple tiers for me. Grandma's shotgun, I'm not a huge fan of. I will put it in situationally good, though, because it is a very good mobbing option. It's worse than the Sulfator, but it's still good for mobbing. It's terrible for bossing. Pumping shotgun, I'll put that in consistently good. Because it is. It's just a strong, reliable weapon. It's really good in point blank. It's one of my favorite weapons used in the game right now. Just feels so smooth. Sawed off. I would put sawed off in consistently great. Situationally great. Situationally great. Because you really have to be point blank with them to benefit. But they are strong regardless. They are just good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, technically every gun in this game besides like 3 or 4 are situationally great. That's the whole point of them, you know? Like blast shotgun? Sure, it's better in some situations, but in general, I would say it's the strongest shotgun in the game. Yeah, Pi, exactly. Like, pretty much any gun in this game, like I said, besides like 3 or 4 maybe, and the starters, they're laser saw should be in the top tier. This is for clarification, this is not my tier list. This is from the Discord. Not mine. But laser saw is the best weapon in the game. Yes. It's also very fun too, and the design and the way that an air quote works in the game is also fun. I'm torn on the torpedo gun because I think it's situationally great. If you have a reload build and an explosive build, or you have hot potato with it, an explosive build, and somehow get Big Mag on it, it's one of the most fun experiences you'll have with this game. I'm not gonna lie. Outside of that, it's absolutely useless. It is, but I love the gun. Like, if it had a mag that was big enough for me to use so I can pocket reload, I would use it a lot more. But it's so situational that it's almost bad. Like, it really only works with, like, favorite weapon or hot potato builds, and then even then it's not, there's better choices, you know. But I would put it in situationally great. Mainly because if you can spam it with Guardian or Commando, you can get some really crazy stuff going. Like, you can be constantly in the lucky ammo proc with it. Fireflower is inconsistently great right now. I have to say. It is a strong weapon. It's burning, it's explosive, it's strong, it's just good. It's just really good right now. Yeah, exactly, Murph, exactly. Yep. And even if you don't, if you just get a build that works with it, it's you'll just start laughing. Yes, I know it's not called Fire Flower anymore. Don't care. Fire Launcher. It's also not called that anymore either. So I don't care. I'm calling it whatever I want until the game comes out. In my head, it is called 3 things right now. Yes, exactly. It used to be Fire Flower, now it's Fire Launcher, and it's name redacted in the dev build. Get this money, I will get to that. The Assault Pistol is inconsistently great, if not priority pick. It is such a versatile weapon. It has good crit, good base damage, good fire rate. It reloads your pocket weapon. It's strong. It's good at medium and close range. It's very good. It deserves to be in either the top tier or the second tier, for sure. Junk Beam should be inconsistently great. It's strong, it's got really good crit, it's heavy so it can benefit from stone block. There's nothing wrong with it. It comes with overclocking. Good gun, just all around good gun. It's been better than it is right now. It's definitely been S tier capable. It isn't right now, but there's no way it belongs in the mediocre tier. Blast Gun for one update was like the strongest thing in the world, and now it's kind of not. I would probably the only gun I would put in the mediocre tier from this tier and leave in here. And yeah, the Assault Pistol goes up to either priority pick or consistently great for me. It's a strong weapon, very versatile. Situationally good. I would bump the Blast Arbalist up to consistently great because it's consistently great for mobbing. It's very good for mobbing. The Cyclone being in situationally good is kind of rubbing me the wrong way. That's either consistently great, if not priority pick. Even with it not functioning the same way. Yeah. Maybe situationally great. Because it's still really good, like, no matter what. But there's some situations where it's like there's no other choice. You must use Cyclone. I missed it was called Unreal Gun, by the way. Sheriff's Carbine, situationally good? No. Consistently great. Don't care. It's one of the strongest weapons in the game. High base damage, high crit damage. Every other shot is explosive, so you have volatile already built into the damn thing. You can it's the only bullet weapon you can rocket jump with. It's, yeah. Well, I guess flat cannon and scratch rifle you can, but not really. It deserves more love. Flare gun, I don't care. Put it wherever you want. It's either the best gun in the game or the worst gun in the game, depending how you see it. It is good. It only marks, it only debuffs, but it is very good at that. And it's very good for rocket jumping too. So it's a utility weapon. It has its uses. It's very good at those uses. Outside those uses, never pick it up. And minigun, bump that up. There's not a single time where minigun's bad. I would say consistently good, at least. It's not that good right now, but it's never situational. Sometimes, obviously, there's builds that take more advantage of it, but there's never a build that is bad with the minigun. It's just a strong weapon. Consistently good to your assault rifle. That is going down to the situationally good section. The assault rifle is only really good if you have a fire rate and crit build going on. Outside of that, stay away from it. It's not good at all. It's very good with those setups, but it's not good at all outside of that. And you could say the same thing with rifle crossbow. That's getting bumped down to situationally good. It's the same exact scenario as the assault rifle. It's really not that strong. Yeah, minigun is insanely strong. Insanely strong. Now, because of how long it takes to get to that DPS, and it's one of the worst heavy handling guns because you can't just shoot a shot in the air and be done with it, definitely brings it down, but it's strong no matter what. So the assault rifle is the first one and consistently good. Militia rifle is the third gun in. Windmill rifle is the fourth one. Scratch rifle is the fifth one in. And then long rifle is up here. Which, I'm gonna bump that up to consistently good, by the way. Militia rifle, while, yes, it's getting buffed, in the current version, I'm gonna put it up to consistently great. I don't feel like you need a crit build for it to work, but a crit build would definitely make it work. Like, really good. Maybe situationally great. I'll put it in situationally great. I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Windmill rifle, consistently good. Maybe situationally great. Again, it's another gun that really benefits from fire rate. Just, it functions identically to the minigun, just not as good. That's all it is. Scratch rifle, one of my favorite weapons in the game, to be honest, but it's consistently good. I think it belongs in this tier. It's a versatile weapon. It has some really good crit. It's really fun to use. And that grenade just adds a little bit of flavor to it. Longbow should be inconsistently great. It's one of the strongest crit weapons in the game right now. No doubt about it. It's a very, very strong, very fun weapon. Same thing with the revolver. That should be bumped up to consistently great. Even if you don't have a crit build, this thing is crazy. Long range, short range, whatever. It's strong and it's fun. For what? What DPS it is more or less the same as the SR. What, the rifle crossbow or the scratch rifle? I don't know. We talked about like 6 guns. My bad. Also, I think it's a assault rifle and scratch rifle. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it's weird. They're very weird. Same thing with, I think it was scratch rifle and assault SMG. They're pretty much the same DPS. So you're just going to take the scratch rifle because the grenade. I mean, unless you need Havoc for some reason. Assault rifle is very fun. It just needs to be buffed. It used to be amazing. Used to be the best gun in the game. Literally, elite crossbow, consistently great. You don't need a crit build to make that work. It's one of the highest base damage crit weapons in the game, so you can kind of work with it on weapons that you can't crit. So yeah, I think that deserves to be a little bit higher. Probably in the consistently, I would say consistently great. There's not a time where it's bad. Arquebus, consistently great. Blast Sniper, consistently great. I'm not even speaking on it. There's no reason. They've been staples. They've been consistently strong with each update. Yeah, you need to hit crits to really do damage with them, but they don't need a crit build to be good. They don't. You can use them wherever. Barrel cannon's one of my favorite explosive weapons. It is infinitely better than rocket launcher. That goes in consistently great too. You don't need an explosive build for it to work, and it can take benefit of stone block. Yeah, barrel cannon's a very fun weapon, consistently great, as well as the Kramer. The Kramer can be hindered by being a heavy end point blank weapon. However, it is a very good bossing option and an even better mobbing option. So yeah, I think it's one of the better guns in the game. Consistently great for me. Same thing with flat cannon. Because of the alt fire, you can technically say it's situationally great, but its primary fire has been strong for a good amount of time now, so I'd put it in between those two. Not sure where I'd put it. Throwing knife, same thing. That is a precision weapon you really need crit to take the most advantage of, so I'd put it in situationally great. That belongs in that tier. Yeah, flat cannon's just super strong, and it's really fun too. Like, it feels like a super beefed up scratch rifle. We have, if there was a weapon in this game that was an example of situationally great, it would be the elite sniper. The thing kind of sucks unless you have a full-on crit build, and then it's the craziest gun in the game. So I think that's the face of this tier, so I'm gonna keep it right where it's at. Scout Sniper, I think, is less situationally great. I think it's more versatile than the Elite Sniper. So I would put it in consistently good. Amazing. Ball Cannon is consistently great. It's not Super amazing for bossing. I know that much. I agree with that. But mobbing, it's amazing. It's super fun and strong. Dual crossbows, priority pick. S tier, top of the line. They're kind of situational, but in any situation they are strong no matter what. So yeah, they're a priority pick, man. They're just very good. Arenas are big enough to not be situational for snipers. Well, you can really... There's a lot of things you can do with snipers to be versatile with them, but the elite sniper is just too... Like, yeah, you can get trash mobs cleared in one shot, but it's such a slow weapon that you really need to... Yeah, you gotta build right for them to really use it. Scout sniper is a faster weapon. Yes, but they can take more advantage of crit upgrades, Murph, which is why they're two peas in the same pod for me. The dual crossbows and blast guns. Blast guns for me work better in a point blank situation. Dual crossbows I prefer in a more crit situation. Either way, both are really good. And yes, they have better DPS. Well, I was going to explain that when I got there. But yeah, blast guns have better DPS, which is why they're better for non-crit, because their higher base damage makes it better for things you can't crit. Dark, for anything, any improvement you're trying to find in RoboQuest, use what you want. The more comfortable you get with the game is where you're going to find your true improvement. And so, whatever guns, classes, builds, perks, upgrades you like, go with them, man. Go with them and just keep practicing and keep learning it. Just because there's builds and stuff out there that work better doesn't mean you should go for them, because you don't really know how they work, you know? Dark, that's happened to me too, man. You got it. That's the way she goes, boys. You know? Would you put dual crossbows above blast sniper? Yes, I would. I think they're a little more situational than dual blast snipers, but they thrive in those situations more. Not by a large margin, though. I wouldn't. Like, they're pretty damn close. But I find myself by 0.3. Yeah, but then it has higher crit. Or is that with crit considered? Even then, the crit multiplier is higher on the same crit. Never mind, you're right. Yeah, I don't know. I like. I think it's because they pierce. I truly think it's because they pierce. So Pi, have we released this? I think we've shown it off. It's in the newsletter. Yes, we have. They bounce. That's what I meant. No, damn it. That's what I meant. That's why I like them more. They feel better for mobbing and point blank stuff. So, Pi, if you go to the RoboQuest page on Steam and you click on Devblog 13, scroll down a little bit, and I have just made your day. Well, Dark, if you want to wait for like 2 minutes, I'll finish up this this tier list. But yeah, those three weapons, Murph, are not. I might put one above the other, but they're not that far apart from each other. There's just slight little niche things I like for one, like blast guns I like more for like a bullet hell spam point blank build. Dual crossbows I like if I'm doing a bullet spam build, but it's more crit. And blast sniper is kind of just a balance between both of them. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to make it, but that also speaks to the depth that all the mechanics of this game provide. Where am I at? Long rifle, consistently great. Just really a reliable, strong weapon. I know it's better with crit, but man, it's just strong. Really good. Triple shotgun, situationally great. Yeah, if you can get a good mob, it's absolutely horrible for bossing, but it's very strong for mobbing. Especially if you know how it really works. Yeah, so if you go down to either on the library or the store page, there'll be if you scroll down in the news, recent events and announcements, the RoboQuest devlog number 13, more content. It's a green panel. You open that up to read it, and you scroll down just a little bit, and there is a GIF there that you will like to see. LMG and consistently great is the most insane take on anything I've ever seen in my life. Just incredibly weak right now, and the spread is actually the only gun where the inaccuracy annoys me. Yes, a jar of peanut butter is there on the devlog. Yeah, at the LMGs in like mediocre, maybe situationally good. I don't. Yeah. Oh, I do too. I love the art for this game. Concept art and everything, like everything. Animations as well. Homage for that. There's several artists. I know they're all in the Discord, but dual Uzis, I'm gonna say they belong there. They belong in consistently great. They do. I think there may be more situationally great, probably, but I don't care. I love the dual Uzis. They're one of my favorite weapons to use in point blank builds. Dual guns, I haven't liked them as of late. They were absolutely insane in the last version. They were nerfed a little bit, so I'll put them but I guess they're still kind of consistently great. I can't put the Uzis in consistently great and not have the dual guns in that tier too. They do. It's just difficult to achieve that DPS sometimes, you know. But yeah, they do, and it's because you gotta keep those crits on them, and if you keep hitting those crits, you'll feel it. You'll feel it, but people can't consistently hit crits with them, and it just doesn't feel like you're doing damage with it. But when you start deleting stuff with them, you'll understand. I love them. They're like one of my favorite weapons in the game. They're top 5 for me. Oh, nice. Yeah, buckshot. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like stuff like fork and stuff on that. I like just warm up, ricochet, an element maybe. Dual blast guns are either consistently great or priority pick. They're just the best dual weapons in the game. They've got good crit, they're strong, good fire rate, very versatile. You don't really need a build for them to work. They just work with everything. Yes, that's very true, Dark, exactly. You be meta and only meta. Don't use what you like. Well, that's why I like discussing these tier lists, because it's interesting to see that reason alone is why people have what they have where they are. Like Pulse Blaster inconsistently great. Mine Gun inconsistently great. The gun's kind of annoyed me over time, but it is pretty consistently great, yeah. And I would put the Ice Cannon in consistently great, maybe not priority pick, just because I think the mortar is slightly better, but the ice cannon's a little easier to use, so up to you. Either way, they are fantastic. Oh yeah, mine gun can be good for mobbing if you can aim it correctly, but that's very hard because its damage comes from consecutive, so I don't think it's OP. I think it lacks bossing damage, but it's very good mobbing and still pretty good bossing, so I'll put it. It's definitely not below consistently great, but I don't think for me it's a priority pick. I think I would pick the mortar over it every time. Missile Gatling, consistently great. So my top tier weapons in the game. My top tier weapons in the game are mortar, dual blast guns. Let's say, well, right now, longbow. And laser saw. Pulse blaster is also pretty good too. That might be a priority pick for me. Really? I mean, usually I will take the elite crossbow over it, but I think the longbow performs better. I don't know. Either way, that's enough of that tier list. We spent a good amount of time discussing it. It's fun though. It's fun to see the different perspectives people have on the tier list and whatnot. The throwing axe, it sucks. That's where it's at. No, I'm kidding. Well, no, not really. I would kind of agree that it's one of the worst weapons in the game, but yeah, it's not on here. I think this tier list and tier maker was made before that was in the game, and that's why it's not on this tier maker. It's been the only weapon added since this tier maker was created. Yeah, it is. So dark. Oh, knife is way better than throwing axe. I mean, throwing axe benefits from melee damage, so there's builds that the throwing axe can take advantage of that the knife can't. But in general, it's better. Dark, do you wanna do our run, man? I'm gonna probably grab a drink real quick because my throat is dry as hell after talking non-stop for the past hour about tier lists. But yeah, we can. You want to run Heroes 5? Do you want to? What are you on? You on Steam, Xbox? Wrenches do a lot more in 1.0, so I don't know if I agree with the wrench sync thing, but maybe. And also, I have over 2,000 hours. Yeah. Yeah, we just don't use it. Yeah, I want to get more wrenches. You can get more power cells in the beginning of the run, but I don't know. I want to stack out my wrenches. I want to get like 60k before the game launches. I can't say. I won't say. My Discord, it's just James Aroni. I have my actual username now. So I don't have all those numbers and whatnot. No, it's like what, 10 wrenches for one power cell? Yeah. Yeah, which is why it's gone. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab that drinky poo. I shall be back. Let me go over here so you guys can hear the music. I will be awaiting your friend request. Yeah, it's just James Aroni. I don't have my numbers anymore, man. I'll be right back. Hey, look at that. I got a friend request. Are you... Is that open right now? Do you want me to just join that? Well, there's mine, teehee. Wait. Oh, no, that's yours. That's right, it just auto-pasted in there. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back. I without it. Wait. Who's played longer? Me or Murph? Or Rain? Yeah, I have played this way longer than anybody else. Let's see. I have 2,168 hours on this account for Steam. I already have 42 on my other account, and then I have several hundred on my Xbox account. But I won't know the exact amount until the what just fell in my room, until the Xbox release actually comes out. We got this, Dark. Easy. Light work. Hey, what's up, bud? Hope you're having an eggalicious day. Oh, did you want Buddy Bot? I don't really care. Actually, don't even want him. Wait, what's he have? Yeah, I don't want him. So you be the defense and I be the damage because I have sunglasses. This game is so fun in co-op. Like, I love it solo, but co-op is a whole different experience. Oh, what? Yeah, why not? Oh, Dark, I'll add you on Steam too after, like, we get in the room or something. Or finish the run. Dude, yeah, really, like, it's one of those games where co-op... I don't want to say the game's bad in solo, but it really is a whole different experience in co-op. Spiky and Cryo. This has a burn. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's a melee weapon. But I haven't, like, explicitly tested it. Are you trying to find ways to make it work? Yeah, we're already S rank. Nice. I get that a lot when I do matchmaking, Pi, because a lot of people that matchmake are newer players. And so I'll be like speeding through the entire map, and they'll still be like picking their perk at the start. And I'm just like, sorry? Oh, that's awesome though. There's been a lot of parent son or parent, like child. Why couldn't I think of the word duo? And that's been awesome. 5 as in 5 years old, yes. Darn it. I mean, both work, but... You know what? No, I'm not settling. Excuse me. Alrighty then. That's funny because a lot of the, like, father-son duos I was bringing up, or mentioning rather, they're like, they'll always say that their son or daughter in a couple cases, like, loves Fortnite and they're constantly on Fortnite, but they're always down to play RoboQuest. Like, Fortnite is the only game that they'll play, but they always are excited to play RoboQuest. So I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like, we're happy about that, because this game was designed and developed with that intended. Like, any age group can like it and enjoy it and have fun with it. What in the hell? Get out of here. That's wow. That's awesome. RoboQuest World Domination. I mean, it really is just a fun game. Like, it's not trying to be anything crazy or revolutionize the industry or nothing. It's just fun game. Simple fun game, man. Or, how you doing? Yes, it is. The art style does help, yeah. I think it caters to a lot. Oh, for... man. We're not doing too good here. I'll be alright, though. Thanks for that. I don't want it. Yeah, like, no matter what your style is, you can appreciate it and think it looks cool. And 1.0, the game looks crazy in 1.0, by the way. They redid effects for, like, everything. There's lighting that changes, upgraded textures. Game looks phenomenal at 1.0. Come on. Come on. Yes! I am the king! They should have an achievement for that and call it Olay. Yeah, achievements are coming with 1.0. Not that we leaked them by accident on Steam. I mean, what am I talking about? You just had to be there, I guess. YOLO Quest a meme? That I do wish for that to be a thing one day. Maybe I should draw it because I'm a terrible artist, so it would kind of like help the meme, you know? Like Master Chef, kind of. Come here. No, I want to head bunk. No, we're just saving them for the 1.0 release because they're not super high priority for us. There's a lot of things we want to flesh out. And also, there's a lot of achievements that are involved with the content and stuff that's coming with 1.0, so there wouldn't be many achievements out right now. Right, yeah. Well, Orc, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you love the game. Can't wait to give you some achievements. Because we have some pretty, like, goofy goober achievements ideas, so. Well, no, they're not there anymore. But what happened was, I believe they tried to test something with them, and they went live on Steam for, like, half of a second. Well, so Tumney's lurking, probably. He can tell us, but, yeah. So they're not there now, and I don't think they're really posted anywhere, but if you existed on the store page in that short amount of time, then you have an idea. Oh no. It makes her nauseous? So I have like, that's kind of funny because I had the same situation. But there's also actual solutions I have that can help that. I believe it's in this version. Sorry, I'm gonna sell. Yeah, so sometimes changing the colorblind filters can help that. And lowering the FOV, which you might know already, but if not, maybe try changing the crosshair position. Because if I use the regular lowered crosshair, I just, my mind just dies, dude. It does not feel good. Sometimes those can help. Those options can help. Because changing the color filter can reduce the illusion of motion. Because the colors blend in together a little bit more. I feel that. That's the number one thing, but I feel that. She'll be alright, right? I'm just going full elemental weapon. I don't even care at this point. Now I can use whatever I want. Come here. Oh, geez, Rick. I'm forgetting what he described it at the moment, but Murph, has Sotumney ever described the Sotumney square, that idea that he has to you? I believe he also put it in suggestions at some point, but... Man, I'm about to throw. I'm throwing hard right now. Hoping, oh... What are you doing so high up? Yeah. I don't remember it, but it's like such a dumb idea that it can only come from Sotumney's. I believe the goal is for it to be completely no masochistic. My drones can suck it. Hell yeah. Thanks, Blood. Sorry I sold. I'm about to sell again, don't worry about it. There's no way I'm gonna avoid all of this, there's no way. Please go away. No, I didn't want to hit that railing. Oh, no. No. Well, really, we could have hit the door, but... Yeah, Murph, I'm getting angry. Yeah, I like that too. This game has a nice lot of little details. Oh, that was a clutch level up, though. Man, I suck right now. No, I got this. Now that I have elemental weapon, I can do some things. Like, get rid of this because I don't want to use it. Yeah. And I would rather have that. Yeah, I don't know why I picked engineering doing co-op, man. I gotta take this since we're an energy center now. The only reason I picked elemental weapon. Do some RoboQuest art. How about that? Oh. Yeah, you didn't think of that, did you? Alright, now it's real gamer hours. Well, that's the same way. Ooh. There we go. Top quality has changed, yes. I don't think it's that much better, but yes, it has changed. Going for it. Yeah, make robot, like, draw a guardian on the wall with bullet holes. Oh, bot. Buddy Bot's long lost brother. Copyright. No, I'm kidding. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Alright, we're fine. A mortar run tonight? Yeah, I could. I'll, when we do... Hopefully we beat this. So when we do Hero 6, I'll use, Commando, do an explosive build. I won't be an idiot and run double mortar, but I will run mortar, yes. Usually I run it a lot. I haven't been running it a lot lately. I don't know why. I guess I have beef with flying enemies and I just really want to get rid of them. Alright. You're not doing that again, bud. Oh, I'll get robots. Oh, geez, Rick. Huge from mobbing. Oh, man. They do. They have more health. That's pretty much it. They don't deal extra damage or anything like that. Their aggro changes a bit, of course, because there's more than one player. He's gonna kill me. No, he's not. Ooh. That could have ended real bad for me. Nice. Will the quest be an extra way to gain wrenches since when the update comes out? Yeah. I believe so. Alright, reading chat. Oh. Murph, do I do it, Murph? Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it instead of the Arbalest? Do I do it? Do I do it? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. You're right. Yeah, because, like, this is gonna be good bossing damage, so... I think the trade-off is fine. Oh, man, I jumped at the perfect time. Lasers, no! Oh! Bye! You do, yeah, it's gonna help a lot if you do. And don't, when you're learning to fight, don't try too hard to hit his crit spot. Just make sure you can get some damage on him. No, I am not. Why? Oh, jeez, Murph, what happened? Just get flung off when he cycled? This could be dangerous. It is dangerous. No, I went down twice. Stop it. Oh, I'm gonna grab Heart Necklace, by the way, so. If you find it. Yes, but he drops grenades on the railings at random, so. Crying out loud. No, bad turret. Did I ever tell you guys how much fun I have with this game? Because it's a lot. Sorry, I just kind of left you. So you just pretty much got teleported. This has surprise. Unstable. You do. I love how much you love it. It's a mutual feeling. Dude, genuinely, yeah, like... I don't know what your build is, but I'm gonna say Blast Arbalest anyway. Like, loving it so much is what started my path of where I am now, with how I'm involved with it, so... Genuinely, it's actually my favorite game of all time. Never mind. No, it is. Okay. I thought I was about to get rocked by that turret. I was about to get mad. Come here, spiky slug. Without crits, the top 5 DPS. I'm going to say laser saw. Without crits, laser saw, barrel cannon. Oh, why am I even laser saw 5 times? Yeah, laser saw, barrel cannon. I want to say. Mine gun? Is the mine gun if it's calculated with consecutive? If not, then it's nowhere near. Pulse blaster. Black. If you take into account the consecutive, it's the second highest. Okay. I don't really feel like barrel cannon is on there, but sometimes it feels like it should be. Highest DPS in the game without crits. That has to be laser saw, right? Mortar? Mortar! I'm an idiot! Mortar! Yeah, mortar. What, laser saw? Highest DPS? Mortar is also very... It had to be in that top 5. Ice cannon, then, maybe? Mortar, ice cannon, mine gun, laser saw, black. My new answers. Although I feel like pulse blaster might be in there over flat cannon. Mortar is 7th without taking into account consecutive. Okay. Mortar is 7th. What? Well, it did get nerfed. We're done. Where's the... Oh, down here. So, you want to blow up as many mines at the same time as you can. Like, you shouldn't just shoot a couple, you should spray the entire room and then... But if there's a target you so desperately need to take out, then, well... Yeah. Just do that. So ignoring it, and none of the weapons I named are up there. No ice cannon, no pulse blaster. No flag, the barrel cannon, chainsaw. I can't believe I forgot about chainsaw. See, barrel cannon's the GOAT, man. Barrel cannon's one of the best weapons in the game. Missile Gatling, yeah. Ball cannon, chainsaw, and laser saw. Yeah, ball cannon's really good at mobbing, dude. Like, I guess it's decent for bossing since it has so much damage. I'm gonna want this, to be honest. With the fixes and effects. What? Oh. Okay. Now we want this. I'm good, I'm sorry. With the fixes and effects taken into account, Tommy Gun is obviously the strongest. But that's why you even asked me the question. What? Client moment, client moment. No! I was about to grab the health! Laser saw, mine gun, barrel cannon, chainsaw, minigun. So the chainsaw beats out the missile Gatling with the affixes. If you get buckshot every shot, Tommy Gun is second. So you're saying there's a chance? Look at this little bastard, and he still got me. That were oh what? Oh what? No way! I have to take this, but I. Oh no, man. Well, you know what? I should get rid of the shock rifle. We only have one like area of mobbing left. My favorite kind of environments in video games. My favorite kind is just I don't know how to describe it. Like my favorite level in this game is Haven because I like cityscapes. Like environmental wise, layout wise, it's also Haven, but I like environments that feel like there's a civilization there. I don't like a bunch of like western abandoned areas, things like that. That railing just came in clutch. I'm gonna land on a boombot. I'll say, of course I would. Wait, what happened now? Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, I'm good. Sorry. Whenever I'm reading chat, I feel like I'm selling you, so then I like don't. Well, no, I don't. Which is why I like them in video games, because I get all the benefits of being around people without them annoying me. That's actually a lot of damage. Like, one of my favorite environments in any game is Sanctuary in Borderlands 2. It actually does feel like a place you would return to and might live in. So it kind of makes you feel like you're doing your missions for Sanctuary. Because they do a good job of the environmental design making you feel like a home. So you subconsciously care about what you're doing. Yeah, I've been past Fields. It looks like a whole different game. I'm telling you, RoboQuest is like that, man. Especially when you get higher in difficulties and unlock more base camp upgrades. RoboQuest really changes, man. That's why I want people to really give it a shot before they say like they don't like this game or what have you, because when you progress, this game gets crazy. Super fun too, man. You're about to get stunned, shut up. You're about to get stunned, shut up. You are stunned but shooting. What? No, you didn't, saw. I have way too much time in Borderlands 2. That was absolutely interesting, wasn't it? It will, like, on, like, there's so much, there's, like, what? There's so many new levels, weapons, upgrades. The classes feel fantastic. The balancing is good. Everything looks so much better. Like, I can't, it would take me hours to break down everything I like about the 1.0 build. Like, I thought that was what was marking everything. Alright. Boom boy. And this will probably be the final run of the evening. Yeah, we had this discussion last time, Galaxy, didn't we? That I could just get fired and, you know, but you guys would know. No, really, it is awesome. And I'm saying that not just as someone who works on the game, but as someone that just loves it and plays it and has fun with it. I hate this version of the game. I am bored with this version of the game because of how much improved 1.0 is. That I only enjoy this version in co-op. I'll be honest. This version's not bad. That's just how good the 1.0 update is. I just can't stand it. But usually when I'm playing this version, I'm streaming with you guys. We're hanging out, you know, so it's not like I'm like, ugh. But yeah, I miss it. It's been like that with every update, but this is the longest update. You know? I feel like I sell it amazingly because everything I feel about it is true. Thank you, by the way. That actually was a compliment. I just didn't thank you for it, but no, I really do believe 100% everything I say about it. You know, I will say when things need to be fixed, buffed, or some things they probably should do, or whatever, you know, but that's everything. No game's gonna be perfect. But I genuinely love to play it, and I like it and the people behind it so much, so I feel like that's why, like, I don't have to put on a mask when I talk about RoboQuest. Like, I just genuinely enjoy it that much. Oh, okay. Yep. Get head bomb. Oh, he just moved out of the way of the head. Nah, son. He just played me so hard. Oh, no. I'm just waiting for the mortar already. Oh my god, is that toaster off the jump? Wait a minute. We could do something here. We could get warning rocket, baby boom, missile, mini missiles, and yeah. When the only thing I lie about is Tommy gun. I actually hate it, but you know. Oh Jesus. Well, that happened. Thanks, bud. I kind of hate that, but thank you. Regardless. I don't, yeah, like I said, if you get a hot potato build going this thing, oh man, so fun, but could we go the ruins route? Is that okay? Because I really want to get my upgrades for this build. I need to get like warning rocket auto crit and mini missile ASAP. God, I love the mortar for that reason. Like, did it just launch me into losing 100 health? Yes, but did it look cool? Absolutely. No. Oh, this thing has booster, that's right. Not the funny part, you always take me and abandon me. Hey, but I always take them though. The worst part about using the mortar is hitting flying enemies. Without a doubt. 10,000%. I love you, Oat. Like, yeah, it's not always easy. You'll see me, like, clear some ground enemies with the mortar and then swap to my other weapon to start shooting at the flying enemies. Unless the flying enemies are close enough to the ground. I keep thinking I have booster on this for some reason. This is the gun I have booster on. I mean, my accuracy's decent with flying enemies, but sometimes I'll just, you know, whiff an entire mag. And I get angry. So I usually try to avoid that situation. Yeah, see right there, just completely missed. Well, I also have booster on, which is increasing my fire rate a lot. Also, every weapon is fully automatic in this game besides, like, the longbow. Like, just hold down the trigger for any weapon and it will just keep shooting. You guys had the data log in that pipe? Alright. You wanted a mortar run, huh? This is why I hate the mortar, because I can't resist it. Like, if I see it, I have to take it. And then I get addicted and then I get all angry. Because I can't hit flying enemies and I die, and I'm like, why did I do that? I know I can't hit flying enemies. Yes. Probably the most capable. You don't even need to kill them, you just need to, like, stagger them. Hit them with shorty. Like that, and then also co-op, it's a bit easier too. Hot potato mortar is insanely good. Because you could just hot potato the thing. I mean, you would ideally go for the cooldown first. Like, I would even re-roll for the cooldown. I think it's very important, but... I just, yeah, 3 shots on him. But it's still so good. Also, mortar, again, Murph, I'm sorry. It's my baby. I was the one that screamed at them to say, no, we need this. Don't take it out. And they did. and I love it, and it's so hard to use, but it's so strong, which makes sense. It feels so rewarding to use correctly. And it's a dragon! It's a freaking dragon! So they had it made and tested it, and they didn't think that it really fit the game. And I was like, no, please, it can work, I promise. It might take some elbow grease, but come on, boys. I know y'all got it. And then they actually, yeah, they kind of worked it, and it came out and it was busted, don't get me wrong. But now it's more balanced. It's still incredibly strong, but I feel like it should be, because it's hard as hell to use. I think it has the most upside and most downside to a weapon in the game. It has a short mag, very hard to hit your shots with, but it's incredibly strong. Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, no, I came to them, I was like, I had the idea of a mortar because the rocket launcher made me think of a mortar. And they were like, well, we made one, but it just doesn't really work. Nah, man, you can't tell me that and get away with it now. Booster. We don't need that one. All the mortars, man. And it is one of my favorite weapons in the game, but I tend to stay away from it because once I start using it again, man, I don't stop. And I'll be like, oh man, I started with a good gun. Let's keep that going. And then halfway through the run, there's a purple freaking mortar, and I don't know how to say no. Hopefully we can get Bonsai. Oh yeah, man, that's what I'm here for. Listen, I've used a lot of stuff in this game, and it can get. I'm not gonna say the game gets boring, but there's no surprises left for me, really, you know. So, you guys suggesting stuff kind of gives me a goal, something to do. Something to change things up a little bit. Maybe try some things I don't normally use all too much. I'll let the mini missiles get you. There you go. I have a feeling we have to reload both your weapons so you just head bonk. Whoa! Also, a lot of people think the mortar sucks, and I don't want them to think that. It has its downsides, but generally... And I got a stern talking to because I said this before, but... if you think the mortar sucks, you suck. And it's true. But that's the whole point of the weapon. This should be the weapon that makes you go, damn, I want to learn how to aim. Oh, got it. Well, okay, in general, it's bad for... Yeah, but it's still a 7th highest DPS. Yeah, what, out of 60 weapons? That's pretty damn good, isn't it? So, yeah, it does not suck. We know that. And it's... Like I said, I think every heavy weapon in the game gets a bonus point from me from the fact that it can benefit from stone block. I know that's not the weapon itself, but damage formulas are more than just the weapon at the end of the day. So, excuse me? Yeah, I know, yeah. I was just angrily agreeing with you, so it sounded like I wasn't, my bad. Strong arm and stone block, yeah, like they're just... And really, especially explosive weapons like the mortar, you don't even feel the heavy penalty with it. Yeah, I don't even know what got me there. I think he shot out a grenade and I just decided to get screwed by it. Yeah, know it. Alright, yeah, let's... Free level. Gonna keep some so I have enough for, bonsai. That would be huge for me. I'm gonna fly in this room. Yeah. I literally just did an airstrike, bro. Can someone clip that? I just became an airstrike. If not, I have the timestamp. But it's greatly appreciated if you can. I'll like send you a coffee. Oh, crossfire. Oh, we're good. This is risky. No! No! I had to reload both of them. Yeah, well, these are the things you do for the biscuit. Alright, Dark, I'm gonna request you focus on the flying enemies in this room. If not, don't worry about it, bud. We'll be alright. Oh, well, you know, baby boom rocket jump. Hooray. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just go over here then, I guess. Wait, both? Oh, say, I know one of them's loaded. Thank you, Murph. That's a coffee on me, baby. I got the door, so we can go. But that's fine if we don't. No, it's not. Use cover in RoboQuest, of course. Shorty. Okay. No, you're getting it now. I became a cocktail street. Yeah, I literally just turned into an AC-130 and rained down. Chat. Chat. I know you see it. Oh, yeah, we need this. Chat. Chat. This is for all the marbles. I hate it here. I hate it here. Why must I gamble? No! Where's the NFT item? Bring it back. I refuse. Hehe. Why do you like mortar? Why not? Look at this. I'm not saying that's what you said. That's what a lot of people say. Okay, I suck here. I guess. I eat it. I ate it though. Yeah, you have a 25% chance of getting it and a 75% chance of getting screwed over. On Wonka Bar. NFT, I still don't know what NFT did, but I think it was a precursor for Wonka Bar. Or a bugged version of Wonka Bar, to be honest. Oh my god! That just made me laugh like a chipmunk, dude. Well, adults aren't supposed to be responsible. Otherwise, they wouldn't have to say responsible adult. You feel me? They would just be taken. Like, you know, natural. I don't like... Nah, get out. Thank you. I really want to use it, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. I don't know, Rick. Hey, let's get one more. I don't want to have... Okay, fork. Remember when fork was a % chance and not a timed manner? That was interesting. Well, because you typed but and didn't space it, it's not a clickable link. It kind of was, but that was kind of what made it fun. Well, it's not for me, so I guess I just won't ever see it. Then what, did you quit? Is it me getting launched 5,000 feet in the air and laughing like a chipmunk? If so, then thank you, because I thought about asking. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Just give up. It works in every other situation, so. It was a laugh, thank you. I really thought that was a rifle pawn, I'm not gonna lie. Mortar's fun. Just watch the destruction. That's fantastic. It used to, though. Yep. Oh, jeez, Rick. But if you want to stay back and I can clear the rest, it's all good. I see you low. Hey! I did too, to be honest. Good ball. Thank God he's a lot easier to hit than Cattercoaster is with mortar. I'll tell you that much. Obviously, I go scanning burst here, right, Murph? You know, just like the single strongest perk in the game. I'm content with saying that. I feel like that's accurate. Well, I'm just thinking, I don't think there would be one that would be better. I'm not really focusing on burns or elemental powders out the window. Self-control, I guess. Quad, no, because... I mean, scanning burst is going to boost the damage of both my weapons and my missiles. Which is kind of why I'm thinking it. Besides the fact that it's just good. Yes, I do have Toaster. But I have Toaster on my missiles. I have burn on my missiles, not my weapon. Flare gun pretty much is Grog, yes, except it's not incredibly annoying to get. Powder would buff mortar damage? How? How? Brain not working? Yes. Yeah. How does that increase Toaster? Toaster's non-burn damage. Yeah, I already have that with mini missiles though. My mini missiles are proccing burn. If I get this, I have to re-roll it. I guess, yeah. Automatically, everything I shoot. There's more cases of apply it. Well, however, with this, everything takes 50% more damage, so I don't give a robo. Please, okay, that's good enough for me. I don't think it's enough to warrant taking over Shorty. Sorry, scanning burst. Shorty Scanner was such a catchy name. Oh my god, mate. Really? I got hit around that corner with that? I'd argue Elemental Powder would be better if I wasn't using Toaster. Oh, man! How did he hit me twice there? What? Uh-oh. There's a lot of crossfire I could have been facing there, so I just got out. No, I didn't. I'll be alright. I don't really use it anyway. I use it and then switch to the other gun, the other mortar, and by the time I switch back, it's back. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? I can't move. Hey, we chat in the middle of the Haven rooms. Wow. I mean, if you just like if you just I got 20 seconds, or if you don't want to fight that Goliath. Okay, yeah. Because I have a foresight in this game. Like, I can really tell exactly what's gonna happen. So yeah, I kind of clench my cheeks a little bit after saying uh-oh. Usually. To help with everything. I would say, maybe. So an Arthro might be. But I would say no. Because of the fact. I mean, Shorty's on cooldown. Jabs you just lose. Yeah, I have some situations where that doesn't happen, but it's not often. Where I'll say, oh, I'm dead, and I don't. I would prefer not. That would be awesome, but it doesn't always happen like that. More often not, it doesn't. I just get wrecked and deal with it. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. So you guys are gonna be annoying as hell. 3! Whoa! Slow down there, bud. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Well, I just walked around the corner and was met with that. Yeah, you can. If you pay attention, like if you aim the right target, yeah, you can mark more with scanning burst. Especially after you get the ricochet upgrade. However, that explosive, the actual thing is insane. With the raise and the throw. Doesn't Sonar Throw have an upgrade that increases the mark damage, though? Or the mark debuff, rather? Or is it explosion damage? I forget what the other upgrade is. Oh, no. Stab damage. Okay, so situational. I mean, really good if you're doing a jab build, but still situational. We don't need to get this room, by the way. I hope you heard me, or at least see that I'm not going that way. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Hunter's Mark, yeah. I knew it was a damage increase. I forgot it was only for Javelin. Alright. There it is. Bonsai! An ugly tie! Alright, we really want fire rate or explosive damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there just isn't anything there yet. Sorry. Wow, I'm about to hit 52k. Wrenches. Go away. Man, can you guys just get out, dude? You know I have a mortar, don't you? Well, I guess, yeah, you're watching me shoot it at you, but... I did not know where I was being tethered from. Hey! Really? Like, and now I'm just mad. I can't die as long as I just keep spamming mortars and stagger and stun everything. The only enemy I didn't defeat, the flying one. You know it. So now, Now elemental powder would be null and void. Okay. That's not good. That's not a good landing spot. Okay. When you can feel your damage like this in co-op, it's kind of crazy. Okay. I missed that short. What? Yes, the dev team is from Lyon, France. There's 22 people in the entire studio. That's also why BuddyBot has a baguette. You gotta be kidding me, mate. You just sit here all day waiting for me, yeah? Are you too, yeah? That's Frank. Oh, man. Wait. No. Okay. I didn't move the first time, but hey. This side, isn't it? Yep. Oh. Oh, no. No. We're not dealing with any of that. We're not talking about this. Or this. We're talking about this. Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, so same thing, right? Just as classy. Well, there you go. Hero 6. It's okay. You can say you're from New York. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, is it not gonna give it? No! Okay, good. When is France not on fire? Also, I don't know if it is. Sadly, don't say sadly. You gotta... Don't say sadly. We did it. Hero 6. You're free. That was fun though. And I did the double mortar spam in the same, and yeah, 2 stones with 1 bird, man. Got the Hero 6 and 5 run done, and we did it with the mortar. It's amazing. However, I think that'll be it for tonight. A little bit longer than we Yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone block. That's right. That's perfectly fine, Murph. That's about time we wrap up the stream. So good timing with the sleeps, man. As always. Thank you guys for all coming out, hanging out, playing, talking, chatting it up, roasting tier lists with me. It's always fun hanging out with the RoboQuest community. You guys are awesome. It always makes my day to see how much people love this game, and they can't wait for it. And I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on the 1.0 version. Trust me, we're working on it. The team is working like crazy. If you want proof of that, Subscribe to the newsletter, roboquest.com, and click on subscribe to the newsletter. We just sent one out today with some extra leaks for the 1.0 that are... I think there's one that's not in the Discord. And also in the Discord, discord.gg/roboquest. We have been sharing some things that we're working on for the game that are coming in the 1.0 update. So you definitely want to, if you want to join the hype train, discord.gg/roboquest. I'm James Aroni. I stream RoboQuest. I make RoboQuest YouTube videos. Not frequently enough. But, yep. Maybe I'll do some dual streams where I stream on my channel and the Twitch for RoboQuest, because my peeps do not watch this. They're like, that's John RoboQuest. I'm a different person. Well, we're live 7 p.m. So we're doing 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, Sunday, and Wednesday. One of these Sundays we want to do our earlier stream, Eastern Standard Time, by the way. We want to do our earlier stream one of these Sundays, but we just haven't gotten that lined up yet. Yeah, that's exactly why we want to kind of stay family friendly. I'm not, like, myself. When I'm on my own stream, I curse like a sailor, man. I'm just wild with it. But when I'm on, the RoboQuest thing, nah. I do have my moments though, man. I can't take the Irish and Italian out of me, But you all have a fantastic morning, night, evening, dusk, dawn, whatever time of day here where you are. Since we're all over the globe. I shall see you all Sunday. We're probably going to stick to the 7 p.m. stream this Sunday. Maybe we'll do an earlier one next week. So, 7 for sure this Sunday. I shall see you all there. If not, have fun. Enjoy life. Head bonk diggy. And, yeah, I will see you all. We do need to co-op, man. We do need to, and we didn't because of the connection for the longest time, but now, like, it's better now, so it would still be a problem, but it would be way better. We'll get it done. We have to. But I shall see you guys Sunday. RoboQuest forever.